Okay, so the big picture for this lesson is the point-slope formula. The point-slope formula is a different way to write a linear function. So we're used to y equals mx plus b. Point-slope formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And the derivation is shown in the lesson. I'd suggest you watch that video. It's pretty interesting. So what does this mean? That means if you have the slope m, and you have a point, x1, y1, in other words, a given x and y value, you can write an equation for the line. So for example, let's say you have slope equals 3, and you're given a coordinate 2, 6. So what's the equation of the line through the point 2, 6 with a slope of 3? Well, let's use the point-slope formula. It is super easy. So y minus, now the y1 is the 6, the y value of the coordinate. And the slope is m equals 3 times x, and then the x1, that's the 2 from the coordinate. You leave the x and the y as is for the input and output. This is a perfectly valid linear equation. You're already done. However, most of us are not comfortable with an equation in this form. So what you can do is you can simplify a little bit. What I'm going to do is distribute the 3 on the right, so it'll be 3 times x, and then 3 times negative 2 is minus 6. Then add 6 to both sides. Y equals 3x, and then minus 6 plus 6 makes 0, so just 3x. Okay, so this is slope-intercept form. And I know we're all more comfortable with this type of form. So I know what some people like to do is they like to use y equals mx plus b because that's the first thing that you learn and you're comfortable with it, and then go like this. The y coordinate is 6 equals 3 times the x coordinate, which is 2, and then plus b. And then go ahead and solve for b, and then put that back in y equals mx plus b again. I would not recommend this because this is a way to make a lot of algebra mistakes, and the point-slope formula is very easy to use. There's a less chance of making mistakes on that. So I would just use the point-slope formula. So that's the big picture for this lesson.